Join me, friends, as I redo this rack I got at a yard sale. Hey, everybody, it's Colette with Blessings Craft Therapy. If you didn't know, and if you did, thank you so much for coming back. So, first of all, check out this rack. Holy Toledo. Little piggies. But of course, it doesn't fit my decor, so I want to redo it. All right, so I probably didn't need to do this part, but I started by painting each of the little piggies. All of the wood I painted with a chalk paint. The color is Java. I went over just the piggy part. So you see the face and the little feet and the tail, that's all like wrought iron. The rest is wood. So I just paint over the wood and let it dry really well. Then once it's really dry, I use some school glue. This is just cheapo school glue. And I'm just, like kind of drizzling it on only the parts that I put the paint on, right? Just the wooden parts. And I go over all of it. You can be as heavy-handed as you want. The more heavy-handed you are, the bigger the cracks are going to be. Does that make sense? Because yes, friends, we're going to crackle this. I just gave it all away. I know. Anyways, so I do that, and then I did, just evened it out with my brush. Again, the more thick the glue is going to be, the more deep the crack is going to be when we put a paint on over it. And this is what we're doing here. We're putting paint. I'm using I think the color is sheepskin, and the brand is maybe Folk Art. And I'm just going over each of the places where we put glue. And we do for each of them. I did not wait for the glue to dry. And look at this. We're going to put some heat to it. This is an embossing tool I have. You can use a hair dryer, or you could just let it sit. It'll do it naturally, but who's got time to wait for that? So look at those cracks. Is that not awesome? I know. Some of you, if you're not into distress stuff, you're like, ew. But for those of you who are into the distress stuff, yippee, right? So much fun. So I did that for each of the little pigs and for the long line. It doesn't take long for the cracks to appear. And again, I wasn't careful about putting the paint on really fast. I just did it, okay. So some of you like waiting for your glue to dry. Others don't like the glue to dry, and you like putting the paint on wet. I did not see a huge difference between the two. Some of these have dry glue, some of them don't. So whichever, I guess the point is that whichever works for you is what you should do. And here it is again. We're going to, put the heat to that and let it crackle. And I just love it. I think it's so primitive and awesome. But again, if you don't like this part, don't do it. I did sand some of it because I really, again, like the distressed primitive vibe. And look at it when you sand it. It looks so pretty. And then after that, I added distressing, that antiquing wax. Yes, I did it. Should I have done it? Maybe not. But you know what? I'm not mad. I think it looks really pretty. But again, if this is too much, then stop. At any step of the way, this is your project. There are no crafting emergencies, nor are there any crafting rules. This is your stuff. Do what you want. I paid next to nothing for this. So I was so excited to be able to make it so that it will fit in my decor. And check it out. Holy Toledo. I'm still not even sure what I'm going to do with it, but I am so excited for the possibilities. Anyways, friends, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this inspires you.